Hey everyone, it's Vickerman and we're back with EU4 Celtica. And we are expanding and building, and we just got rid of all our overextension from conquering half of England. So that's good. France has accepted peace. So once things have kind of stabilized a bit on the home front, we still have some issues with English rebels going on. And I think that's primarily because of nationalism, yeah. Nationalism will last until 1642, which is no good. And that's a big, big penalty. Is it related to base tax? Is that how that goes? Well, anyway, now that we're out of the war exhaustion should go down again. And yeah, I don't want to boost stability because I really want to finish these admin ideas, because these policies that we have access to are going to be really good. So you've got trade efficiency plus 10% and global ship repair plus 20%. That's good. Global settler increase, that would be great as well, man. Yearly naval tradition plus 1, not as good, but that's okay. Oh, if we do have issues with what we talked about last time, was trying to get into Asia by way of Africa. Well, if we have any trouble, we can do this idea, and that will expand our colonial range, so maybe we can get in. And I don't think Poland is going to become friends with us, so let's cancel that mission. I don't think it's going to be working. And I forgot to check before we started this next episode whether the policies stack or if you have to only have one at a time. So maybe I'm going to pause for just a second to figure that out, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, I've been out of the loop with the policies. They were added since I've done a serious game of EU4. So basically, you can pick these, and it's going to cost 1 point from the category that it's in. But you can have up to 5 of these at a time. And you can cancel them, but you have to wait 10 years to do that. So you have to really kind of know that this is what you want. You know, for me right now, we're just going to wait, because we do need more points. You know, military point, you know, our current ruler is not that great at military, but the next one is going to be good. That's nice. Okay, so yeah, just something to think about as we go forward. But yeah, some of those administration ideas might be, or policies may be a good idea. We'll just have to see. It'll all depend on the monarch at the time, I think, whether we can spare those points. But I did see that if you get expansion plus administration, you can get like minus 15% coring costs. And with those idea groups, that gives you like a total of 40% off. Woo. Got rebels coming in. I guess we'll just use harsh treatment again. I mean, it sure would be nice to have a theologian. Because right now our army is still pretty well made up of mercenaries. And I'm wanting to replace them. Okay, we can get the new idea Okay, that. More mercenaries. Not super useful, but it'll get us closer to where we need to go. Or maybe we should save up for this. Be another 2 years before we get that. Now let's just go ahead and do this. Let's try to take out that group. Give us a significant boost in income if we can do global goods produced up. All right. Those colonies are doing pretty well. Merchant fractures. We can gain prestige or gain mercantilism. Netherlands has 307 trade power in the node. That's tough. Okay, another mission. Should be pretty easy. Well, I have one cavalry now. Must not have updated after I did that. Got plenty of manpower. The problem is having enough gold to keep it going. At least your recruitment, I mean. So 75% of our force limit of 36, which is way higher than it was before we had our war with England, is approximately... So 36 is actually a multiple of 4, isn't it? No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So I think 28 is probably 32, maybe something like that. First time you brush it off, but when it happens the second and third time, you do begin to wonder why are people laughing at you when they think you can't hear them. After you've asked around for more than a bit, you finally managed to get an answer out of the chambermaid. It appears your heir has been running about town in a most unchristian fashion, and your family is now becoming the laughingstock of Europe. Lose 5 prestige or lose the claim strength of my heir. Probably prestige. We're gonna be... Okay, so... New colonial nation! New Ireland, I think. See, we're kind of a confederacy of Celtic states, and so our colonial nations will be part of our, you know, parts of our... Now we can gain more tariff in Celtic Panama. I think this is probably better for the long term. Oh yeah, look at that. It doesn't seem like much, but it'll add up. Okay, so now we have 5 units of cavalry, 6 artillery, 11 infantry. One more, so we have 6, 6, 11. We can build some more infantry for the quick build. Keep an eye on that. We may just have to let them rebel and crush them, because that may be better for the long-term solution. Okay, now let's maybe see if we can't... There's a lot of natives there. Can we reach that? No. I bet if we got fleet basing rights from France, would that work? That appears to be a core province. Settling on Madagascar may be a pretty good idea. I tell you what, let's split this army. And maybe we'll try this. We'll see what they say. Fleet basing rights. And does that then allow me to do this? I don't think so. Unless it has to tick. Okay, this transport fleet can come up here. Okay, there's no mercenaries in that group now. Good. I don't think we have any left. Let's build a cannon. And we do need army maintenance up. Luckily now we are making enough cash to where that will be okay. Alright, I think it's probably been a month. Can we do this yet? No. I don't think that's going to work. So we'll need to colonize somewhere in here. Looks like this may be the best spot. Well, what about base tax? That has 4. It'd be nice to get one of these higher base tax ones. That's too far away now. Wasn't before. Well, I guess we'll just colonize there. Go ahead and do that. And how about annexation? I think we can continue. Oh, yeah. Okay, that should reach enough. Did I tell... Yeah, I told a colonist to go there. I guess, is this another region here now? No? Oh, that's because it's still a colony. That's right. Trade income modifier. That is good. Okay, England declared war on Itzca. They're going to expand their Mexican territory. Okay, I'm going to have to start being a little more cautious, because loans are going to come due. Alright, we're going to sail down here. Can get the next idea group for more advisors. I think it just means there are more choices. Global tariffs plus 10%. That may be a good thing because we do have... We're starting to get a few colonial nations here. Okay, it may be wise to try to boost relations with some of these guys. Still ahead of time in military, so I think it's worth doing this to keep us out of a fight that we might not win. Cumbria, Yorkshire. All right, thought that might be an easy thing to do. Didn't this used to be better? Used to get some sort of permanent increase in manpower or something? Oh. That's a strong bonus. Maybe worth going ahead and doing that, even though we haven't gotten anything in Canada yet. We should be able to reach it. Let's check the region. Technically, Greenland is Canada as well. So we could do that. I think that would really help out our colonies a lot. So when we get a spare colonist, we'll go ahead and do that. Portuguese Brazil is huge. I feel like they've got... Oh, independence is supported by France. Well, what are they waiting for, huh? That is interesting. You know, if we threw our weight behind that too, of course, that would be one of the biggest wars ever. All right, our settlers have arrived, so you can go ahead and go into port. And why don't you take on the natives? Excellent. Go ahead and board the ship. Our work here is done. Let's go over here and do more of the same. What are you doing just sitting there? Can invest in diplomatic tech. It's pretty far ahead of time. And like usual, we don't have enough gold to build those improvements. So it's kind of important that we lower army maintenance again. Show people our resilience. Our state is under pressure, but it's time to show our resilience in the face of adversity. It's time for boys to step up and become men, for men to show the world what they are made of. Together we can go forward. Free stability, that is fantastic. That's really exactly what we need, because that'll help with the amount of rebellion stuff going on. Yeah, we're doing okay, I suppose. I wonder if it's worth going forward here, or if we should collect. Almost everything's being sent onward here. Not sure. Let's try it and see how that works. Establishing colonial subjects overseas will allow us to expand our trade while remaining in control, importing goods from territories that are essentially under Celtic control. As long as we supply our colony with what they need, they have no reason to start putting gold in the hands of our enemies. Sadly, the settlers sometimes have a different opinion from our king on what exactly they need, and they have begun to trade with neighboring colonies and natives, circumventing trade barriers we put up to protect our nation's interests. This clearly benefits them, but whether it benefits us is highly doubtful. They are part of Celtica, our interests are theirs. Their entrances are... I don't want more Liberty Desire. I think we can go ahead and take that. Tea and sugar, originally a Chinese beverage, tea quickly became the new English national drink after its introduction in England. Mixed with sugar, it is consumed by the rich, the poor, and even King Edward IV Lancaster. We earn 5.15 gold. We earn 16.73. I'm not sure that really... I'm not sure that helps us that much. I guess technically this will be better. Don't want to lose prestige. We've gone down that road before. It's not good. Well, we're in a bit of a money crunch, as it were, but we are expanding, and we're not too bad off. Had to check the ledger next time to see how well England is recovering. It'd be fantastic if we could go ahead and take the rest of their land. I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe we could vassalize them, but I wouldn't count on that. Well, anyway, we'll see you next time. Just getting some ships over here for these guys. We'll see you next time.